Sometimes I get so caught up in this shit. And when I say this shit, I'm talking about this game that I keep referring to, this thing called life, and the players, right? And the people, and the things, and the stuff you have to do, and the stuff, right? I get caught in it because I have children. I honestly think that that's why I keep forgetting. Because I want for them, you know, uh, to play this game. You know, I want to play this game for them because they didn't ask to be here. And when I keep playing the game, I forget sometimes. I forget that it is a privilege to be in my presence, right? And these days, I just have a desire to be more honest with, especially myself, but with you guys, I have a desire to be more honest, right? And some of us take our existence, we don't take it lightly, right? And that doesn't, I know in this world you say things like that, that means you're crazy, you're full of yourself, you think too. I actually have been suffering from minimizing myself to make people comfortable, right? I've been trying to make people comfortable. And I think not part of me, I've been doing that to save people from themselves. Like, I give people the benefit of the doubt and I'm kind to them, even though they're being nasty. Not because I'm weak and not because I'm like, oh, I'm scared. I do it. I gotta get my vocabulary up. I do it like in a humble way because I'm like, you can have a do-over. Because the way that I show up, a lot of people tend to take my kindness for weakness. They take it for weakness. They show me themselves. Listen, they show me. This is why when I get on here and I talk to you guys about what I see and what I'm experiencing when I go out, understand I'm coming to people humbly. I'm coming to people humbly, and I'm coming to them in a way where I'm like, there's no need for you to be nasty. There's no need for you to be mean. You don't need to compete. Even my insecurities, like, I live in a space where I'm not intimidating. If you feel intimidated by me, you feel intimidated by me. I don't know what to tell you, but it's not something that I lead with. I'm not leading normally with intimidation, right? And I know that that is up to the person experiencing you, whether they feel intimidated or not. But I come to people so humbly. Not anymore. I don't like to say I'm doing it because I don't see the point in it anymore. I don't see the point in coming to people humbly. Because they're so badly behaved. And it's not that I'm like, let me find the words. I turned it on to talk, but let me talk or let me cook. Is it? I don't like to. I don't want to play small anymore. Is what I'm saying. It is a privilege to be in my presence. It's a privilege for me to show you kindness, even though you show me nastiness and just give me your ass to kiss. Honestly, I was out here today. I did my son's locks over. He just decided to buck the system and just start dreading his hair. So it just looked like this, like, TWA with locks on the outside of it. That he didn't form them properly. They just were kind of like, but I redid them. I gave him, like, I cut some of them off. I parted it and oh my God, what's going on my words? I connected some back to his hair, so he has individual locks on his head, and I was doing that all day today. And then I came out to DoorDash. It's a DoorDashing now. And I came out to DoorDash, and I'm encountering the people just like I always encounter the people. And some of them are really very sweet. There's few people that I come across and I'm like, oh, you get it. Because you're like me. Some people who are like me and I can just meet them and I'm like, oh, you understand. You're not kind because you're performing. You're kind because it's who you are. And I don't know. I wouldn't say it's strategic on their part, but for me, I find that being kind is the best way to show up. I'm not saying it's fake, but it can reveal a lot. It can reveal a lot. When you hold back and you do not give people what they deserve, and you kind of just watch them and you kind of just let them misbehave, it's character building. It's been character building for me. Yeah, sometimes I get on here and I complain about the people, and I'll be like, they get on my nerves. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the patience that I have. I'm grateful for my discernment. I'm grateful for my ability to not have an ego and want to, clap back this. I don't want to call her that. I always call them demons because it's something attached to these type of people. But I'm door dashing. It was actually a big order. I think it was like a $14 order. KFC. you can tell by when people put in their notes that if they're controlling, if they got that controlling spirit on them. A lot of women have that shit on them. She had that on her. I didn't look at the notes first, but when I got to the location, my phone started giving me messages, and then I seen like somebody, like she was messaging me like, don't go down there. Just like I put in my notes, I told you not to go to the house. I told you this. You passed it. You're going the wrong way. Now, mind you, I passed it 30 seconds ago, and I'm getting. Give me a chance to find it, greedy. Your fat ass. But oh, you look greedy fuck. You out here messaging me. You bitch, you leave it at the door. You wanted me to leave it at the door. Why the fuck you out here? Anyway, so the demon, I find the house. Maybe 3 minutes later. I find the house and I put it in the driveway. And this little girl comes running out and she's like, and then here comes demon. And I don't trust a bitch with them eyes. Y'all know them controlling eyes that women be having sometimes. And they're always, they smile behind. They never fucking blink. You know what eyes I'm talking about. And the eyes are my favorite body part. You know what them eyes I'm talking about. It's like the aggressive. Oh, hell no. Hold on. This nigga. Hold on. See, I had to move. Fuck that. No. I told y'all. Yeah. Like, y'all probably like, why is she announcing to us she's letting us go? Why is she announcing to us that she's letting the black community? Because I regarded y'all in my real life, I regarded black people as my people. Fuck y'all niggas. And I mean that shit from the bottom of my fucking heart. That nigga used to be able to come up to me and say something. No, because the thing is, I'm not punishing anybody. But it is, like I said when I started this video, it's a privilege. It's a privilege for me to be kind to you. Understand it. And what I wanted to say with that, I'm gonna keep going, but what I wanted to say with that is that I just woke up, but I'm editing this video and I wanted to finish. Y'all look, I'm sitting in this little nook. The house I'm in, you got this empty room that I come in the morning for my privacy. I should have made tea before I came here. You want to see my, well, it's not a view. I'm just looking at the cars drive by. Hold on. Let's see. I always see movies where people get outside. This window don't open though. Fuck. But they jump outside and sit on the roof. You can't sit on this roof. You're gonna fall off. I keep thinking about me sitting on the damn roof and just slide down the leaves all making me slippage. That'd be crazy. Oh no. But yeah, let me tell y'all. So the lady that I DoorDashed to, she was like, I told you she had the stupid ass eyes. She was being controlling in the inbox, and her daughter came out. And I just want to show y'all, like, this shit works. So when you get those mean people, it's very mean, nasty people out here. Y'all know that. I don't gotta keep saying that. But she was so nasty, so controlling that she didn't give a fuck. Like, and she didn't consider anything else. These people don't consider shit. Like, I'm DoorDash, I'm driving. You don't know if I have multiple orders. Like, who the fuck reads instructions about what they have to do when they get there? When they're 15 minutes away. I'm not finna confuse myself. That's being too hypervigilant. I'm not finna do that, because let me get there and then we'll sort it out. Because normally you're acting like every address is difficult. Normally when I follow the GPS, it takes me to where I need to go. So I'm not checking notes like about directions immediately. Now if something doesn't add up when I get there, then I check the notes. But your fat ass sitting outside waiting for food. Not even because you're greedy, just because you're controlling. There's different people who DoorDash. I mean, not DoorDash, who order DoorDash. Some of them wait in their fucking house. They don't never come outside. They wait for the food to be delivered. They wait for the picture to come to their phone and it's like it's delivered. Then you got some people who was walking around. I had a bitch the other day, bring me my food in the message. Girl, black, because you know they like to call each other girl like they ain't got no fucking sense. But she was like, girl, bring me my food. And the reason I had to go the other way is because it was a train and I didn't want to wait for the train. And I wasn't reading her messages. When I got there and I'm about to deliver, I could see the messages, girl, bring me my food. Where the fuck you going with my food? That's how you talk to somebody who got your food? Y'all don't got no sense. But I get out the car. Then it's like, you was driving everywhere. Yeah, it was a train. Oh, I'm so sorry. Shut your ass up. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm making this long. The lady was like, when I pulled up, I'm trying to do it just like her. I was like this. I did it back. And she went, yeah, bitch. I know how to be nasty too. Then she realized, and I looked at her like, here goes your food. And then she was like, I go, if you want, you can pull around right there, and then you can come out that way. I'm like, why the fuck your face so tense, bitch? But anyway, you can pull out that way. And I'm like, okay, what's the 4-digit pin? She was like, oh, I think it's 4472 or 4478. I'm not sure. I'm like, yo, go down and ask them if it's 4472 or now this shit's stressing her out because she's in control. It's her out because she was so busy trying to run me and control me. She forgot her part. Bitch, what's the pin? And then she goes, the little girl was in the house and I tried both of them and it worked. The 4478 or something like that. And I was like, 4478 worked. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay. She all hanging in the middle. You have a good day. I'm looking at her like,
Usually, that's what I'm saying. I used to be like, you too, bitch, you was nasty. I just looked at her like, move. Soon as she got the fuck from out my window, I rolled up my window and backed up and got the fuck on. Then I'm about to leave. You know what this bitch say? Did they even give you plates? I said, why would they give you plates? Did you ask for plates? She's, never mind. And she went in the house. But I say all that to say, I wanted to tell that story because I say all that to say, people try to make you their bitch everywhere. Like, this is my life. Like, it doesn't matter. I could almost like, if I had to guess how many times, I'll just say because I DoorDash a lot. Each time I DoorDash, every time somebody tries to make me their bitch, is like every other order. Like, people want me to be their bitch. But I realize if you just care, you give it back to them, and you don't have to do it. This is where it comes. You don't just be nasty to them because it's not who you are. I'm not gonna just say bitch. I did it that day when I got into that car accident because I snapped. Now people say they see red. I didn't see red. My eyes was wide open. I was very intentional to cussing that bitch out. I didn't see no colors. I saw that bitch. You feel me? But I'm saying like, you yeah, you have to give it back to them in a subtle way, a very subtle way, but in a way that they know, bitch, I'm giving it to you, okay? Because that's the only way you can get them off. When somebody do that shit back to them, when they smile at you like this, you smile at them like that too. You don't let them off the hook. You don't say, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. It's not, it should never be in your vocabulary when you're dealing with people like that. Oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Oh, you have one job to do. That's what I should tell that lady. You have one job to do. You worry about police and directions, bitch. You have one job to do. Look at you. With your eyes and shit. Why people eyes be like that? Why people eyes be like, I hate it. It scares me. I don't look at people's eyes. When I see a bitch like eyes like that, I'm not looking. No. I learned that people don't learn unless you give it back to them. That's just anything. You talking about children. You talking about anybody. The children don't learn until they burn themselves, right? And people like this walk around and they get treated good in life. Remember I told you guys do not know how to see beyond what people say, and you feel like you have to pick a side. So people like this thrive in the world because nobody's ever challenging them. If somebody walks around saying, I'm a good person, you guys don't think that you can look at their actions and listen to the words that are coming out of their mouth and go, that doesn't seem right. You guys will allow somebody to be disgusting. And I don't know if it's that you guys can't see it. I think that the unspoken rule of the world is that we just let people slide like this. And I'm telling you something that y'all already do. Y'all already match people's energy. But the difference between me and y'all is that I don't match it and stay that way. I don't treat everybody that way. I know how to bounce back and go to the next person and say, hey, you have a clean slate. Let's go. Y'all don't know how to do that. You become a nasty bitch, and then you walk around treating everybody like a nasty bitch, and then you encounter somebody like me, and then I have to break the cycle by giving it back to you, and then you know, bitch, I'm not the one, the two, or the three. You know. Okay, please. But yeah, that's the only way people learn. People only learn when they feel it. And never in the history of never has anybody been told something and just said, you know what, I think I'm going to go that way. Everybody, nobody's exempt, no skin color, no nothing. People have to learn through experience. So this is what I do. I walk around and I give people the experience that they need to stop being some bitches. Okay? But yeah. His hair, I just told him about it. Look, turn. Ooh, y'all ain't seen it before. I should get it. I'm going to put a before picture here. Turn around, let him see. He got to go get a haircut, but now he got individual. Oh, sorry, I'm just moving the camera. Now he got individual locks. Why I can't hold the camera straight? Put your head, turn around to the front again. Yeah, shake him, Nation. Mommy, what? Stop looking at me like that. Don't he look like me? Look at the people. He look like me. He handsome, y'all. Oh no. You know what? I think it's a white guy that live downstairs. I'm gonna go talk to him. He in there playing Lauryn Hill. I'm gonna go cook breakfast. Every time I be trying to talk to him, we always in passing, but he might be down there this morning. And I'm feeling friendly, you know? We're gonna be friendly. You continue to watch the video.
Now, even though I'm insecure, I need to elevate my expectations of people who come in my vicinity and really uphold my boundaries and not feel the need to be kind to motherfuckers who would never spit on me. And that's the thing. I think people are so kind of, they don't have no sense because they think when you have empathy for somebody, then that means that you can't hold them accountable. You know, you can't, just like I said, America won't let mixed people be black and white. Yes, they're black and white. They're not just black, they're black and white. Just like I'm Jamaican in America. But y'all don't think like that. So, you know, y'all ain't got no sense. You know what I mean? So when I was coming, I think people think when you come to people with empathy that means that you have to completely victimize them. Just because you're kind doesn't mean you're weak. Okay? People see kindness as automatic weakness because they can't fathom what you're not saying. They only listen to the things that you're saying. And they say, oh, man, fuck that bitch. man, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do to her, man. I could disregard her. And then they take, this game, and they say, oh, she's not this in this game. She's not. Fuck her. She doesn't mean anything. I forget. I'm so spiritual, and like I was saying in the beginning of this video, I get caught up playing this game. I forget who the fuck I am, and I forget the call that I fucking answer to, and I forget that I'm blessed, and I forget. I get helpless sometimes. You guys saw me on here, and I was helpless, and I was crying because I told you guys I don't have pride. I cry and I get helpless, And I'm not gonna say, like, I always think of like God and spirit as like, always watching over me, and I always think like God must be like, Kiana, stop it, when I get like that. But I forget because I'm playing this game solo. Listen, there ain't no co-players. I'm not playing this shit with nobody. I'm not codependent. I'm not playing this game alone. I'm playing it with God. God is my best friend. I don't have people friends. You know what I mean? And I don't depend on people, and I don't depend on the people. You know what I mean? But I forget that. And I'm not saying this to be above anybody. You know what I mean? But let me talk my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not everyone is allowed in my presence anymore. Like, no. I can have insecurities because I've lived a rough life. I have. And it's even hard for me to say that. I come from a place of gratitude all the time, that I never like to say I live a rough life. And I don't act like it either. But I need to start acting like, in this game, I've earned my ranking. I have earned my ranking. And sometimes I forget, and I come out here and I let people think that I just started this shit. Like, I just got here. Like, I just don't know nothing. Like, I'm just green. And it's worked out for me. It's not that I'm acting. It's just that I'm humble. But anyone from this day forward, not just this day, but for a minute now, but anyone who comes to me and thinks that I am green, or they think that I am somebody to be fucked with, you have another thing coming. Anybody who knew me in my past and I let them go easy, don't come back if you don't want to hear what I was thinking. Because you guys thought when I smiled at you that like everything I said was what you deserved. No, I'm kind. Please don't come back, because I'm going to give you what you deserve. And if you come back, you better come correct. But yeah, I just, sometimes I forget, like, I can talk my shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't have to walk around so humbly anymore. Fuck all that. I'm tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, nobody ain't do shit to me. And they're like, what the fuck happened? Nothing. Nobody ain't do shit to me. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, even cutting off my family, cutting off everybody. I came to them humbly as like their family who I love you. I let them disrespect me because I'm like, no, it's me. Like, I'm harmless. No, I'm not harmless. I'm not harmless. And if anybody thinks I'm harmless, you're an idiot. I'm not harmless.